Then there is an alt tag. Then there is a border tag, which which is of no importance, but we can do that with CSS too. So the first two tags are important, and whatever I'm typing later, you can use them or you cannot use them. So it's up to you. It's up to the designer who wants it. So the next is a title. A title is to just to say, like, someone else who is working on the same web page, he feels like, hey, okay, this is he by looking at the title, he feels like, oh, okay, this image is particular, has a particular title, so he knows that. Then is a width. So I can specify the width of the image too, like, how much, what could be the width of the image. And a height, um, src, alt, border, title, width, height, and there is one more, align. So I'll be writing what everything means here. src stands for source. Alt stands for alternate. Like, say for instance, what if there is no image at the source mentioned over there? So it displays alts, and border is border, title is title, width is width, height is height, and align is left and right. Align can be left, align's value, I say. Yeah, Azhar, can you follow me actually? Are you here? Yeah, let's go ahead. You may not be here. Yeah, cool, fine. So yeah, this is the image tag. So now let's see. I'll just open a new page here, and as I said, I'll just copy paste this stuff here. So this is the advantage of web programming or any programming, I say. More predominantly PHP and HTML are like copy paste language. Like, you don't have to type all the things again and again. So you can just copy and paste. So I'm just saving this as img or image, say image.html. Yeah. So let me put a paragraph. Then I say here, I open image as rc equal to alt equal to. As I said, these two are important. Let me put a title too. So that title, I'll say some mountains. And alt, let's go out there. We need an image. So coming to the src, like, what we can give over there. So whenever we talk about images, alt is no, it's not about the next available. Alt is something like if the image is missing out, like if there is no image at the source. Can you see the screen now? I mean, I just messed it up. Can you see? Yeah, alt is something like if the image is not there at the source, okay, then it displays the alt text, like, what this image can be exactly. We'll see it now. Now coming to the source, source is a path actually. Let me say it's a path. So path is two types. Like, I can give a relative path. So what is a relative path? Relative path is, let me discuss first absolute path. As the name it says, it's a full path. For instance, like my page is here in, this is the address here is C user solid P desktop Tutoslive. So this is the absolute path. Like it starts from the start of the document, then ends in the folder called Tutoslive, and in that image.html is a file. So that is the absolute path. So what is relative path? Relative path, suppose if I want to go to say desktop, so I can either type say C users solid P desktop, or I can just give a relative path, like say just get one folder out of here, you will find desktop. So for that, uh, uh, the screen is messed up. Can you guys see me? Can you guys see the screen? Can you hear me? Any questions? Yes, you're not sleeping. Let me ask you questions. Hello? No? Yeah. So, what is absolute path and what is relative path? Let me put that on the poll. No or yes? We'll come to that poll later. But yeah, absolute path is a full path. You gotta give the full path, and it's called absolute path. Relative path is like this. My particular folder is located there. So if I want to get out of the folder, I use dot dot slash and a folder name. So a folder within the folder, it's folder name slash another. So these are absolute paths. And relative path is something like this, say www.tutoslive.com slash image slash one dot jpg. So yeah, for coming to the image types, yeah, I'll discuss. So this is an absolute path. Like I'm starting from scratch. And relative path is like, do I navigate to the folder which is outside this folder, or do I navigate into another folder which is inside this folder? Now let us see. I'll give both paths. Let me say in the Tutoslive itself, I'll make another folder called images. Now let me download an image. As I said, mountains. Well, there are some beautiful images over here. I don't know about the copyrights, but let me take one. Let's say this. This looks good. Or let's take something pleasant. Snow. Yeah. Uh-oh. Sending you. Yeah. It says snow mountains free picture. Awesome. Yeah, stay here. Yeah, I just save the image. I go to desktop. The folder is Tutoslive, and inside the Tutoslive, the folder is images, and I say mountains. So you can see here the extension is JPG. So we have actually three types of images: JPEGs, GIFs. I'll type it here. Let me come back to the class. So let me type it here on the top. It may not be relevant, but I don't have space over there. So the types of images are JPG or JPEG, then PNG and GIF. So these are the types of images. JPEG, they call JPEG or JPG, PNG, and GIF. I don't exactly remember the full forms. I don't know. Yeah. So these are the three types of images, three types of images. So the image we just saved is a JPG image. So let me go to the program and say let me use the relative path first. So where is it? The program is in Tutoslive and the image is in images. So what it should do is, like, it has to go to images first, then look for mountain.jpg. So let's see, did I give it as mountains. It's mountains.jpg. Let's see. So this is a new program. So go here and just double click image.html. Yeah, see here. You can see that, this is how I put images onto my web page. You see there, it's left align, okay, and this is the actual size of the image. Because since I did not mention any width and height, so it just displays, and you can see it here. Whenever I put my cursor over this, I guess it only shows once. Let me refresh this. Oh, cool. Let that be. So this is how I put images onto my web page. So source is nothing but where the image is. The image is an image hidden mountains.jpg. So what happens if I give a wrong path, wrong src? So I just saved it. I go here and I refresh. Now see, there's nothing because it did not find anything. So now I give alt as this is snow mountain. I saved it. I go here. I refresh. Now you see, alt is that thing. Whenever the src is not found or there is no image at that location, then it displays the alt tag, like the alternate text. So yeah, by this I can know, like, hey, okay, there should be a picture of a snow mountain here, but it is missing out somehow. So that is where the alt tag is used. So you got it, Arun? The alt tag is all about, if the image is missing out there, then what should be displayed over there? It's not about either image, it's about a simple text. Yeah, cool. Now let's go back to the program. And let's say, let me give a border. Border equal to, say, the border values are 0, 1, 2, 3. So I say 1. So now let's go here, go to the program. Oh, let me give. See, there's a light border, which a black border. Let me increase the border to say 10. This makes it visible. So I saved it over there. Now you can see it here, the border. And this can be achieved using CSS too. So whenever you see an image tag in the latest website, you won't be seeing this border attribute anymore, because this can be done using CSS. So all important things here is like the src and the alt, and sometimes the title. So there are things which are important. Let me speak about the relative path. Now say I want to display image from an external website. Let me say, take this itself. Okay, if you can see it here, the URL of this particular image is freepicture.net/albums/seasons/snowmountains.jpg. So here, this is the one except the HTML. So what I do is, like, I just take out this src and say .jpg. So this is the URL of that particular image, but this is not an our website, or this is not even in my system. This is somewhere external. So let me go here, go to the program, and refresh. Oops. There is no image over there. Oh, albums and seasons. I'm sorry. Albums and seasons. Cool. Now it must show us. Just refresh. Still no picture. Oh, where's the picture? In seasons, snow mountains.jpg, freepicture.net. or maybe they restricted it. Let's take the Tutoslive image itself. So http www.tutoslive.com/img/ there is a background actually for the Tutoslive image. So if you go to our website, you can see a background. Let's see if it appears it here or not. Oops, is it the img? Maybe images. Oops, what is the folder name? Images b.jpg. PNG. Yes, I guess it is IMG. Yeah, so it's IMG. Maybe the bg.jpg should work. Oh, yeah, it's not bg. It's one. Yeah, it's one. I just remember it. Yeah, you can see here. I'm pulling this picture from an external website. Like this is not from this particular system. Can you see it? So that's an absolute path. Or I can show the absolute path in the local system too. Now let's use some width, and since it's a big image, let me say width equal to say some 500 pixels and height equal to say some 100 pixels. I saved it. I'm coming here. I refresh. I can see it here. This is 500 pixels and this is how much did I give? 100 pixels. So that's how I can control the height and width of the image. So you got it? You got any questions here? So absolute path is a path, like it's a complete path where the image is, whereas relative path is like how do you navigate like in and out of a folder. So for instance, let me do it vice versa. Like now previously what we have done is see here this images slash mountains.jpg. Now let us take the whole images folder out of this Tutoslive. I'm copying this. I'm navigating to one folder above it. So you can see it here. Tutoslive is somewhere here and images is here. Now let us see how do we access that particular image from that. So I say I'm going one folder. So if it's one folder, two dots, then slash. If there are two folders, then again two dots and slash. So like I navigate across the folders. So this is relative path. So here is my program. Please go one folder back, or please go into image folder, which is again inside this folder. So that's what relative path is. So it's always better to use absolute path, they say, because you can never miss out if it's an absolute path. If it's a relative path, say somebody moved this particular folder, or somebody restricted access to this particular folder, yeah, then there'll be a problem. But if it's an absolute path, yeah, there's no problem whatsoever. So let us see. Let me replace that images mountains.jpg with some other image. Let's go here. Let me let's go with green mountain. This looks something good. So I'm saving this picture into the images folder, which is outside the Tutoslive. So I just save it as mountains too, because I don't want to change the name. I saved it. I go to the file and I just refresh. You can see it here, that's been changed. So this is about the relative paths. Like it says, hey, just go one folder out of this, find images, then find mountains. Let's just remove this images over here. Go one folder out of it, look for mountains.jpg. So that's what it says. Now let us see if it's not there. So let's see what it says. It says, yeah, my dude, there is no picture of mountains outside this folder. So I just show you the alternate alt tag or alt attribute. Yeah. So instead of that, let me see if I got any pictures here. I got a picture says brahmi.jpg. Let's see.